one of those groups came out and they were confidently saying that this is a political witch hunt on Yaya Bello and on his ethnicity and all of that. And I just looked at that. I just shook my head. I was like, I don't know what this country is turning into, but seriously, that is what, some people were so confident of the fact that he would fight corruption to a stand. That is one administration that, has left a sour taste in the mouth of Nigerians with so many cases of corruption that are yet to be investigated. I'm wondering what happened to the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. I'm wondering what happened to the Aviation Minister. And we can go on and on and on. Moving forward in this administration right now, since we've not seen a whole lot of grilling of people who are involved or who are involved in one, corruption case or the other, do you think this should stop, or should he continue, or do you think this is bad timing? Because by any standard, the government should go after people who have cases, right? And you ask that these people, do they truly have corruption cases? But now looking at the outcry, hey, political witch hunt, do you think he should just let it be so that it will not be said that he's witch hunting, or should he truly go for people who have a case to answer?
Okay, so first of all, the person who should go for people who have cases to answer is not the president, is not the presidency. It should be the commissions, the anti-graft agencies that were saddled with this responsibility.
But can you separate that? In Nigeria, most of the time, say Tinubu administration. So if this EFC, they say Tinubu. If it is whatever, they say Tinubu. So basically.
So that's where. So we are between the lion and the deep blue sea right now as a people, because you see, Nigerians themselves also. This is where I bring us into the conversation.
Yeah.
Where I bring us into this, because at the end of the day, the most important people in this equation are Nigerians who voted these people into power, who all of the ministries, departments, and agencies service, who are the ones running the private sector and keeping the country afloat. We are the ones who should decide what things should happen and how they would. Now, in the last election, building up to the election, the Nigerian people began to speak. They began to speak through their body language, through their alliances, through the things that they decided that they would do at the ballot. Because of the speakings of Nigerian people, we saw people like Senator Ireti Kingibe getting elected and ousting somebody like Senator Philip Aduda in the FCT because people spoke. One of the issues that we have is that we are not able to synchronize our sound as a people yet to make sure that what the people want is what happens at the center. That is the one that we should start practicing. Because you see, whether it is the government of the day or the government that will come, when the government that will come comes, if it comes from the coalition, anything they do, the opposition will say it is a witch hunt. And it doesn't happen only in Nigeria. It happens everywhere. Anything that happens, they will say it's a witch hunt. This is because you must have an explanation. Until you are proven guilty, you continue to be innocent. That's how the law works.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the government should do what it has to do. Because like I said, the EFCC never goes on break. It should not only be during elections. It should not only be during during by-elections or during when we are building up towards national elections. It shouldn't be only at that time we begin to hear of the new people EFCC is trailing. Or keep it completely silent until you have proven that these people are
guilty as charged.
Are guilty as charged. Until you have proven that. Keep your dealings secret, like you keep all the others secret. And then when you are done and you are charging them to court and they are answering for their, crimes, then we can make a statement. But in this country, we have a culture where we make a statement before we verify, before we finish. You arrest people on the streets and then you do a media trial before you take them to court. It's the same culture we are seeing. And that's why it begins to make headlines at this time, because, of course, we want to use it as political tools. So it's a headline. that, oh, so and so has been arrested. And then that headline should scare other people who are supposed to speak up from speaking up, because now you can be the next headline if you begin to speak up. So I don't know to say that, oh, the government should continue. I didn't expect that they stopped. I didn't expect that EFCC had stopped at any point cleaning up the system, creating checks and balances. In fact, that's why we have three arms of government: checks and balances. There is the legislature, there is the executive, and then there's the judiciary. Are those checks and balances, are they functional? Are they in place? Do we have a system that checks out corruption? If we don't, then the government in the center is failing.
Wow.
That's the way I see it. Because they can just distract us, and we'll be talking about this politics. Meanwhile, the country is bleeding. As I'm talking to you now, people are signing things to themselves. People are signing contracts that they will not execute.
Exactly.
People are signing projects that they will not follow through with. We are signing agreements and borrowing money that we will not be able to pay. And people are making away with these monies. If there is no system that is active and effective in checking this, even now, then the present administration is failing.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, there's so much to be said about that. I don't know if you can just... we have a little issue with our phone lines this afternoon. You know, the phone lines are really, really, really crazy. You pick up a call, but the output is always very bad. You know, it's cracked and all of that. And then I can't take two calls simultaneously.
It's being witch-hunted.
It's being witch-hunted by unseen forces. We don't know. We're trying to investigate who is witch-hunting our lines, though. You know, but fortunately, I don't know if you can listen, and then maybe I'll call you for final,